All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy FORELINES, and you're watching Factory 70 with
Tell us about yourself, your career in music and comedy.
Oh, so my name is FORELINES. I am a lover of entertainment. The foundation of my work is writing. I'm a writer, so I write music, I write comedy, and I write plays. So my life evolves around three things, which is music, comedy, acting, entertainment as a whole, and philanthropy. I love to give. That's me in a nutshell.
So how did you hear about Benga Adeyinka? What is Benga Adeyinka mean?
Oh, I've known Benga Adeyinka since I was a kid, since I was like 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, and I'm 26 years old now. So he's one of those my egbons in the industry. I've worked with him. We've done Alibaba's show, and ironically I was flying to Lagos. And I ran into him at the airport, and he goes, FORELINES, and he said, I'm doing a show on the 20th of April. Are you going to be free? Are you going to be available? I said, of course, why not? It's you. And I mean, that's why I'm here today, innit? So, yeah.
So, would you like to see the comedy club beat in Nigeria, the proper comedy club?
I've been going to Nigeria for quite I've made so many trips to Nigeria in the last 6, 7 months.
And you have a headline show too?
Yes. I mean, I've been doing that with Lines in Dubai with Enish, and we stopped for a while because they banned Nigerians. Because at the last show I did, half of the people there were Rwandans, the remaining half were Kenyans, and I was thinking, you're seeing black people, but they're not Nigerians. You just feel like, and.
So what message do you have for the Nigerians? Like, that's what good.
I think we should hang on tight. The future is bright for us. We've come so far. And I think that, nothing happens overnight. It's progress. And the progress we've made so far, I feel it's incredible. I feel it's amazing. Like, I remember growing up as a kid and would just say, jokingly, guy, have you heard this song, Whiskey featuring Wiz Khalifa? And then we'll laugh about it. But guess what? It's happening now. Whiskey and Justin Bieber, Davido, and, so it's we didn't even, we were just like innovators that thought that it could happen.
And it's happening.
And it's happening now, so I feel like the same thing for the comedy industry is going to happen. I saw Talma and Terry Crews the other day, so I'm like, wow. I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm just excited.
Sure.
And
So what does it take to be a stand-up comedian?
So being a stand-up comedian, to be honest, you need to recognize the calling. Not everybody can be. So it's vast. There are different sides to it. Not everybody can be a stand-up comedian. Not everybody can. Because I mean, I get a lot of people that reach out to me and say, "Oh, FORELINES, why don't you do skits?" But I'm like, I can feature in skits, but I'm not a skit maker. I'm a stand-up comedian. Do you get what I mean? So like, it's the different sides to it.
You like to drive into skit making.
Being featured, yes. But now being like a major skit maker, I'll be honest, hands up, it's not my thing. I can be featured, but as a major guy, no. I'm more of the stand-up comedian person. So yeah, that's what I do.
Social media affected the heart of comedy compared.
I'm grateful for social media, and I see how you can't limit what social media can do. As a matter of fact, till tomorrow, people underestimate Facebook, but Facebook is still the most used social media in the world. I remember when I was putting out my album and my crew came to me and they're like, FORELINES, we need to take advantage of Facebook. I looked at them, I'm like, my team.
The team, okay.
They're like, Facebook. I was like, Facebook? Bro. And when I realized, my first album, 4x4, my song Every Day hit over 1 million streams, and it was Facebook.
Through Facebook?
Through Facebook. And
Facebook ad or it was organic?
It was organic. Like, because when they come and like, bro, your song has done 1 million streams, I was like, how? And then it was in Mexico. I said, who knows me in Mexico? But because of the way the algorithms work, you don't choose where you blow. Your song can blow in Peru. It's not up to you. As long as it's bringing money, So, like, you don't choose, and that's what I appreciate about, social media. So don't limit where it can go. Sometimes just put it out there, do what you can. Make sure it's real, make sure it's organic. And I think good music will last.
So a lot of artists have mentioned that they face struggles before achieving success. Your personal story, what's your own struggle like? Easy or is it the same struggle?
What I say to people is, if you're a banker, you have your struggles. if you are what's it called, an accountant, you are a any form of what's it called, you have your struggles. So so you just pick your own, even if you're a lawyer, whatever. So with me, my personal experience is, because I grew up around entertainment. I've been doing entertainment, give or take, since I was 5 years old. So we're looking at about 10, 15 years in the game. And I started as a child model. I was doing commercials for people like DHL, MTN, OK Pop, Gala, and I even did a billboard that was in South Africa. I was in Johannesburg. I never saw that billboard. People were calling my family from South Africa to say, it was like 2008. So it's no pain, no gain. So you just have to pick what is, ask yourself, is this thing worth it? My first album cost me about 12 grand. And my first album cost me about 12 grand. And people were like, 12 grand for an album? Some people will say, that was too much. Some people will say, how did you manage to do it? Because, people will spend 12 grand on one song. I spent it on an album. And, so it's different strokes for different folks. But
so between comedy and music, which one
would I pick?
Think
okay, thank you.
I ended up doing?
Thank you for asking this question. I'll be honest with you. I love entertainment so much, and I don't think there's any other thing I'd be rather doing. And it's like saying, will you pick between your brain or your heart? You need your brain and you need your heart. So like with comedy, I can only do maybe 2 or 3 shows a year, but I make sure that I'm more about quantity than quality. I'd rather do 3 shows and make sure that those 3 shows are the shit. They are hard, rather than doing multiple shows. And with music, till I'm 70, 80, I could always be a recording artist. So when people say, do you prefer comedy or music? I'm like, I love the two. And I can't choose between the two because I'm not always going to be on stage performing. I'm not always going to be in the studio recording. Everything has its own timing. So all I can say is, I love the two. It's like saying, would you love between your first wife or your second wife? It's crazy, but I love music, I love comedy. They mean so much to me. The fact that I can make people laugh, the fact that I can be creative, making records, is a blessing and it's a gift from God, so I appreciate it.
So the social media landscape in Nigeria or in the world right now is quite chaotic. Do you think government should regulate it?
We don't live in Dubai or the Middle East country, and it's when you say you want to regulate social media, how? Do you get what I'm saying? Because even when they say they ban WhatsApp in Dubai, you and I know that we'll still go to that Dubai and we'll find our way to use WhatsApp. We'll find our way to use Instagram. So I don't think in Nigeria right now, the problems that we have, social media is the least of our problems. We have security problem. We have road, we have healthcare, we have power, light. So I feel like before we can get, when people like Dubai say they want to regulate social media, it's understandable because their roads are good. They have light, they have security. As a matter of fact, I'm putting it out there, I've never felt more safe in my life than anywhere than when I was in Dubai. Do you get where I'm coming from? So if they want to regulate social media, that's fine. But let's solve the important problems first. Let me be in Nigeria, know that I'm safe at 1 a.m. outside, at 2 a.m. outside. If you now say you want to regulate social media, when I know that I have lights, I'm secure. If you say you want to regulate, I say, no problem, you're doing a great job. Regulate it. But when you want to regulate social media and there are other problems lurking, then I feel like you're not putting your priorities in place.
Still on the government issue, banning spraying money. Your opinion on that?
Oh my God. They spray money in America now. They spray money in the strip clubs. Like you see,
money,
okay, so abusing money I'm not in support of. But when you say spraying money, like I said, we have pressing issues. We have security. We have road. We have healthcare. We have the simplest in power. It blows my mind to realize that light is the simplest problem your government can solve. And yet I'm in a country whereby I have to power a generator to have light. So like I said, if you can solve those problems, even if you come and tell me that you want to regulate posting, because those problems are solved, people will agree. So there's a scale of preference here. Do you get where I'm coming from? So like it's more of a thing of let's solve the most important problems first. then we cannot go to the regular ones. You know, so that's just my opinion though. I'm not against abusing Naira, but let's solve the important problems first.
So what do you have for your fans? Any message to your fans?
You guys watch out for 4Lines. I am active. Ivan is active. Ivan is, you know, they call me 4Lines, not Charlie Poppy, that's not my name. You know, I just want to say to my fans, watch out for 4Lines. There's gonna be music coming soon. There's gonna be comedy coming soon. I got a project with Netflix coming soon. Watch out for it. Me and Shola Shobowale in the works. Yes, sir.
Your social media?
My Instagram is 4Lines UK. Facebook is the same thing. Just search for 4Lines UK. You'll find me. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you for fourth line for me.
4Lines.
So just give me a drop, Oshano.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy 4Lines, and you're watching Factory 78 with my Egbon. You know what it means. Like on YouTube, subscribe, and yeah, got so much. Yeah.
Second one, so you're watching F17 News.
Sorry?
F17 News.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But the mic is very good, speaking up.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy 4Lines, and you're watching F78 News.